Welcome back to the big show. We're out on the patio, and this is really sad, you guys. It's a sad, sad day here on Twin Cities Live.
Why is that?
It's the second to last day of our 12 Days of Grilling series, but fear not. We saved one of the best for last.
It smells so good. Today we are taking on the challenge of a grilled beef tenderloin with the extra effort keeping it juicy and tender. Hard to do. Joining us, Teena Anderson with Anoka Meats and Sausage.
Teena.
Thank you guys for having me back, and to Minnesota Beef for also inviting me to be a part of this grilling special.
100%. No, everything that you make for us is tender and juicy. Now, we're asking you a little extra tender and juicy. How the heck do we do that?
I think one of the funnest things, and like serves a great crowd for an affordable price, is a whole beef tenderloin. And one of the specialties at our shop is when you buy a whole tenderloin, we can custom cut it for you, trim it, tie it, and season it for you before it goes on the grill. So you get to take it home package ready. So before we talk about the grilling method, I thought what I do is get this seasoned up. I have one I just took off the grill for you, and I'll have Joe slice that up.
Okay,
and then we'll
you want to grab a glove here?
Yeah.
There you go.
So maybe you wanted to slice that while I season this, because I have a house seasoning that we like to use. It's called Spicecraft. We carry it in store. But that is what you're going to taste on this today. So you're going to be, I'm just going to lather this one on here really nice and thick.
Oh boy,
holy
cow, you're not wasting anything.
We're not going to be shy about it.
Yeah, don't be shy at all.
And
just pour it on there.
Totally. And it's just like the best thing you're going to taste. Even at Christmas time, I'll roast a whole tenderloin instead of grilling it. Yeah. But I never deviate from this seasoning.
So what is in it? Can you give us some of the highlights of the seasonings in there?
We can read some of the ingredients right off of it. It does have salt, dextrose, soy protein, molasses, caramel, onion powder, garlic powder, and you know, in case anybody's allergic, it does have soy and wheat in it. Yeah. But it gives it a really nice, savory, salty flavor.
Yeah. With a little bit of molasses in there, so probably a little bit of sweetness in there too. Yeah. Kind of a deep sweetness.
Totally.
Do you want me to cut this?
Absolutely. You got your glove on, right?
All right.
You won't get your fingers all dirty. Okay. The nice thing about the tenderloin is that while it's a little bit more expensive piece of meat, per person you can feed 10 people with for about $10 a person.
Wow, that's great.
Because you're going to have a little salad, and you're maybe going to have a potato or something to go with it. So the trick to this is, I'm going to throw this one on the grill.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me real quick the grill temperature, how the process, and what's the method here.
We're going to sear it real hot at 450 for 4 minutes each side. So after 8 minutes, then we're going to turn down the grill, turn the tenderloin on its side that didn't get seared, and put it kind of on indirect heat at about 400. It's going to take about 40 minutes or so to cook the tenderloin. And I use one of these, but I think we've talked about this before, Ben, the meat stick.
Yes.
Then I never have to open the grill.
Yeah.
It connects to my phone. It tells me when it's at 130. You open the grill, pull that tenderloin off, and it's going to look just like that.
Oh, that's just... Is this considered medium rare?
Medium rare, because at 130 we're rare, but we're going to cover that for tin foil and let it rust for 10 minutes, and it brings it up to 135.
That's a mistake a lot of people make. They eat it right off the grill. It's still cooking, right?
Believe me, I'm tempted a lot, because if you're hungry, you just want to dive right in.
Oh, that's my biggest problem.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I don't let it rest long enough.
I've been trained to wait, so.
You get your hand smacked?
Oh, God,
no,
totally.
Get out of there.
Leave it alone.
Don't cut it right now. I want to ask you about the tying method. So you guys are doing that at Anoka Meats Sausage.
We have kitchen butcher twine that we'll tie it for you. So once we take the tenderloin out, we'll fold the tail in, and we trim it off the silver skin and all that, so that you go home and you don't have to do any work. And then we wrap it with butcher's twine. You can see where I've snipped off the butcher's twine for you, so you didn't have to do that. I just take a little scissors, and we'll just snip it, and it pulls right out before you cut it.
But if you're going to do that process at home, like, first of all, why is it important to do that?
It keeps everything held together nice and tight. Especially with a tenderloin when you're tucking a tail underneath. Yeah. It keeps it a uniform shape, so it cooks at the same time all the way through.
Gotcha.
Because sometimes if you have a piece of meat that's skinny on one end and chubby on the other end, this side gets too done. Yeah. So we fold that under, we tie it together, and it cooks at the same time then.
Yeah, careful with the chubby. I don't want to give it like any body issues. Take care of this tenderloin.
And then for a fun twist for summer, I wanted to serve this up with a little gremolata, which you guys are going to taste. And I brought my little KitchenAid, which is non-pluggable, so we can just run it. If you want to throw a little more parsley in there, Ben. Okay. A gremolata is just parsley, olive oil, lemon zest, and
should I get some zest
garlic
in there?
Yeah, for sure. And I started that during our break, so you can just take this little piece of there and pour that in there.
Okay.
And then there's some garlic right here too.
All 3 cloves gonna go
Yeah,
in?
for sure. You can never have too much garlic, right?
I agree.
Perfect. And then that snaps on, Joe.
Yeah, I better
So-
leave that to a professional.
So this is sort of like a chimichurri sauce.
Sure, but not as spicy.
But not as spicy.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's it called again?
Gremolata.
Gremolata.
So this is
Gremolata.
the Italian version of chimichurri, where that's more like the Brazilian or South American
Yeah,
version.
yeah.
It's a little bit spicier.
Ah.
So this is not as spicy,
Yeah.
but here's where we're gonna get you, because you're gonna love this.
Uh-oh,
So I
what are
have
you
2
doing
little
here?
plates started for
All
you.
right.
Yep.
I'm gonna take my.
Now we're getting there.
I'll just take this knife and get some out for you.
That's perfect. And then you have the salad that you guys have. Maybe
Yep.
you're going protein on protein on protein.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
You
So-
got the meat and the shrimp.
A twist on a little surf and turf is sweet corn's in season, so it's a Caesar salad with some grilled shrimp and corn right off the cob. You don't even have to cook the corn; it gives it such
Oh,
a nice
beautiful,
little crunch.
beautiful.
And then you guys, I'll get your forks here and your knives.
All right.
Yeah,
can,
let's do that.
Dig in and try that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We will work the program here.
You know,
Tell me what you
I'm just
think.
going to reach over and just
Yeah.
stab at this real quick. It's tempting me too much.
So then you just dip it in
Go
there?
ahead and try it. Take a little bit of that. Now, if you don't like cilantro, you don't have to put cilantro in it. Traditionally, there is not cilantro in it.
that's
I like
fantastic.
to add just a little bit of cilantro in the summertime.
Wow.
It's great on fish too.
Tina, that's seasoning on the meat itself.
Isn't it great?
I mean, this like granada, like what do you call it?
Gremolata.
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 It's great by itself. Together, it's great. But that seasoning that you have on the
Yeah.
outside of this tenderloin is
This one.
so good.
It
That
is
is
so
really good.
great. So even at Christmas time, that's what we put on all of our prime ribs, our tenderloins, and then we have a different seasoning for pork. But this is our house seasoning.
So
And
you
you
guys
can buy
make that
it.
yourselves?
We don't make it ourselves. We order this one in, but we do carry it in store for purchase as well.
Yeah.
If you want to season it yourself.
You rock. You're the best. Thanks
Thank
for always
you.
taking care of us.
Yeah.
really appreciate
Here,
it.
Joe.
You will find this recipe and a link to the Anoka Meats and Sausage on our website, TwinCitiesLive.com. You'll also find a link to the Minnesota Beef Council, which has even more beef recipes listed there.
Yeah, that's right. And as I talked about, boy, we are at the end of our 12 days of grilling. But tomorrow we combine pork and pineapple for a succulent skewer that, I want to serve up as soon as possible. Plus, it has over 20 grams of protein per serving.
I didn't realize I was talking. I took a big bite.
Yeah, go for it.